Gold's Gym for the first time, surprisingly. I know, weird. This is my first time here. I'm meeting up with Randy. It is going to be a good lift. We are going in. Basically, what I'm going to be doing today is squats, bench, all the big three, and then a few accessory movements. I'm actually really excited because today is the first day that I'm actually going super heavy, and I have an extreme amount of volume, so we're going to see how it goes. I'm here with Randy. It's a very exciting day for Randi because she is going to be hitting some powerlifting moves. Yes.
Where did that accent come from? I don't know.
It's okay. All the accents come out when the vlog comes on. Eventually, there's going to be no more bikini competitors, and everybody's just going to powerlift. So if you haven't started powerlifting, you might as well start now. All right, we're going in on squats.
Yeah. Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Put your hands in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robins, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah, I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 30. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering will she be mine? Walk past, I press rewind. See that ass one more time. And I got this soda. Remy boys that know. Fast money don't.
So guys, this is the app that I use to track my macronutrients on a daily basis. It's called MyFitnessPal. At the bottom, you see there's 4 tabs. These are really all you have to be concerned about. The home tablet's just going to be updates of people that follow you or people that you follow. The diary tablet, this is what really matters, guys. It breaks it down into breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. This is where you're going to be logging all your food in throughout the day. If you are somebody like me or who counts macros, you tend to usually eat the same stuff. The more frequently you log it into that area, being breakfast, for example, it's just conveniently going to be there for you in the mornings to click and be right there for you to add in. So for example, these are going to be all the foods that I frequently eat in the morning. So for example, if I want to have a protein bar in the morning, which is something that I would usually have in the morning, I click it and I click the add button at the top, and it just adds it in there for me in my breakfast conveniently like that. Or for another example, if I were to go to lunch, frequent stuff that I eat for lunch, I just scroll through depending on what I had for lunch, take a quick look-see, and I find something that I feel like eating or I already ate. English muffin. So I add that in. And it's that simple, guys. You just, if you're frequently eating stuff, you just click if it's going to be your breakfast, your lunch, or dinner, and it even has snacks. So obviously when you eat stuff, it's not always going to be one serving. There is a manual way to go in there and change the serving size as you see me doing. For example, if I wanted to have, who knows, 2 servings of Captain Crunch, I would go in there manually, change the serving number size, and log it in. Or if that was an accident, or say I didn't want that anymore, it's super simple to take out. You just slide to the left and delete. This is one of my favorite tabs, the progress tab. I actually have my clients use this. It's a super cool tab to where you can log in your weight with the date every day, and it keeps track of it along with a visual graph of just how your weight is fluctuating. This being my own personal weight for the past few weeks. So how do you add it in there? You just go to the top right hand corner, press the add button. Okay, got it. And then a little weight scale will pop up. I'm going to do that over again so you guys can see it again. And this is where you're going to be changing your weight depending on how much you weighed that morning. Put it in there, see what weight's at, check it in, and there it is, guys. It saves it with the date and your exact weight for that date, along with adding it to the graph fluctuation. I just think this is a really cool tab. So the More tab has a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to get to the main stuff. Go to your nutrition. This is where you could see exact breakdown of percentages of your macros, exact breakdown of the calories, and your nutrients. I think this is really cool. It shows you exactly how much saturated fat, monosaturated fat, trans fat, sodium, vitamins, everything you could think of. Going back to the More tab, another important one is goals. This is where you're going to put in your starting weight, your current weight, your goal weight, your weekly goal of how much weight you want to lose, how active you are, and it just updates you, and it'll let you know on your homepage, oh, you've lost 2 pounds since you started, or You know, you've gained 2 pounds since you started. It's really cool because in a sense, it keeps you accountable to your goals. Another important thing to the goals tab is this is where you're actually going to log in your own personal macronutrient numbers. The thing with MyFitnessPal is once you put in your body weight, it prescribes you its own personal numbers of where you should be at for a maintenance. So you see here it goes by percentages. So if you're on macros where you're in a deficit or you're trying to lose weight, it's not going to let you log in the exact numbers that your coach gave you, or for example, numbers that I give my own personal clients. I know that if you have the upgraded premium version, which is a paid for version, you can actually log in the actual numbers that you have depending on what your goals are. If not, just make sure that you're keeping track of them in your diary. So for example, I would just keep track of them this way. I go and click on there and you can see what they are. The cool thing about MyFitnessPal is that you can scan stuff in with the barcode. Yes, it is convenient, guys. I freaking love it. The difference between starting to scan stuff in is scanning pre-packaged stuff and then actually weighing out food and putting that into your MyFitnessPal. Sometimes you have to actually physically type in exactly what it is. For example, here's 3.4 ounces of white rice, even though everything I usually weigh is going to be in grams. So here's where the convenient little scan button I was telling you guys about is going to be. This is probably one of the best, most convenient things ever on this app. You just scan it in and it literally scans in everything depending on your servings. Like I said, you either change them or you keep them the same. Don't mind me, just struggling over here. Go ahead and you're going to check it in. Voila! Macros in there, baby. So this is the search button where I was talking about where you actually have to physically put stuff in. As far as rice, if it's not prepackaged, or if you're somebody who eats a lot of fruit, for example, things that you'd have to put in word for word. What you would do in this case is you just type it in. There's going to be a ton of different options, and I would click each one and see what they most round about, and the most similar ones, like say there's like 3 that are really similar, I would just go with your gut and pick and choose that one to log it into your FitnessPal. Like I said before in the video, you know, depending on how many serving sizes you're going to have, obviously type that in manually and then check it into your diary. So that's pretty much it, guys. Those are honestly the main key points and the most important things to know about how to use MyFitnessPal. It's a really, really good app to utilize if you are counting macros and or counting calories. It's something that I have been using since I started dieting probably about 4 years ago. I hope you guys learned something, and I hope this was a super helpful, informative video. I love you guys a bunch. Thank you so much for your support. Mwah!